Thanks for your time, Joseph.
You're welcome.
Could you tell us, there have been some arrests, could you tell us who has been arrested?
Yes, the RDF leadership suspended from duty and placed under house arrest 4 top military officers. One of them, Lieutenant General Fred Ibingira, Brigadier General Richard Rutatina, Brigadier General Wilson Gumisiriza, and Colonel Danny Munyuza. They were put under suspension because of suspicion of indiscipline, and this indiscipline relates to the dealings that they have been making with civilians regarding the businesses in the Democratic Republic of Congo, our neighboring country.
What kind of business dealings are we talking about?
We are talking about general businesses, and these are still under investigation, so we cannot come with hard facts right now. So let's give an opportunity to the investigations to give us informed answers.
Of course, but the suspicion would be that it's to do with gem smuggling, of course.
As a matter of fact, that's not the case. Let's put the facts correct. Rwanda has been at the forefront of curbing the smuggling of minerals from the eastern part of the DRC, as demonstrated by the massive return of impounded minerals late last year by our Honorable Minister Stanislas Kamanzi, who is in charge of natural resources. We handed over these minerals to our counterparts in the Democratic Republic of Congo out of our own volition, free will. And these are minerals that had been intercepted by security forces over a stretch of porous borders with our neighbor, Democratic Republic of Congo. And you may recognize that our other side of the border, that is the part of Rwanda, we are very, very vigilant in enforcing the law. That's why we were able to impound all these minerals. I think if the collaboration would be actually high and we engage into bilateral discussions, bilateral mechanisms, we could eventually stamp out the illegal dealings. But if you are on the receiving end and you manage to actually impound over 80 tons and you return them, it's a good sign. It's a good sign that as a national policy, we don't condone smuggling, we don't condone illegal trade in minerals, because anyway, some of these minerals might be coming from the FDLR. And so by actually condoning the trade, you would be financing the FDLR. So it's not in the interest of Rwanda to condone the illegal trade in minerals, and more especially that actually Rwanda has done a lot of tagging of her minerals. So some of these generals that were put under house arrest were actually in charge of these operations of fighting the illegal mining of, rather illegal trade in minerals. So as a matter of fact,
okay.
No.
But obviously the speculation will be that it is minerals, or what else could it be in that region?
You know, speculation is rife when it comes to this part of the world. It is fueled by, of course, several factors, including some of you in the media, some of the interested partners, NGOs, if they think of funding and whatnot. The easiest way is to actually create a rumor, stereotyping, misreporting about Rwanda. Then you get the news.
Okay, but you can confirm it's not gem smuggling.
Of course, I've confirmed that. But our investigations are open. Here, I actually challenge both the media fraternity and other people that are actually putting up across this theory. Give us the facts. We are open if we have the facts, and some of these are involved. Of course, Rwanda is very, very well known for implementing the law. So if at all some of them are involved in the gems, why not? Then we hold them accountable.
Just one other question on Congo there. Where in DR Congo are these business dealings supposed to be taking place?
You see, actually, let's give a chance to the investigations. And as we come up with the conclusion of investigations, I'll be very much open to come and discuss the details with you. But the acts of indiscipline that we're talking about are acts of omission and acts of commission. Some of these generals and senior officers were in charge of ensuring that actually some of these acts don't happen. So if there is a cross-border act that breaks the law and they are in charge, they are responsible for that. So as a matter of fact, we are casting our net wide and holding our officers very much responsible such that Rwanda continues on its impeccable path of doing clean business, disciplined society that abides by the law.
Obviously, also some people will tie these arrests to the UN Group of Experts report on Congo, which was released in December. Is there a connection there?
Let me tell you that Rwanda has participated actively. I have personally worked with the UN Group of Experts. We provided them with all the facts. We traveled with them to most of our mines. They witnessed the tagging of minerals that is taking place. We showed them actually the porous borders. We showed them the challenges that is across in the Democratic Republic of Congo, the problems we have with the armed groups, the problems of weak institutions. And I think the UN Group of Experts were very much convinced. And of course, as I earlier said, you make a conclusion that, maybe, but that's not factual. But the facts that they have actually do not substantiate the conclusions that they came up with. And so these arrests, the pursuit of justice, the pursuit of discipline within Rwanda Defense Forces has no connection whatsoever with the UN Group of Experts report.
How was the announcement made? I believe it was on radio, is that correct?
You know what? I talked to you myself. So there are various forms of communication, and I think Rwanda is very good at communicating. And we did communicate. So
you did use the radio, the military radio, to
what is the? Let me get the gist of the importance of communication by radio. Are you monitoring our radios? So we do communicate. We talk. There are phones. There are various forms of communication, and I think we have effectively communicated with our people.
Okay. After the investigation, if it goes to trial, will it be a military trial?
It all depends on the outcome of investigations. Suffice to recall that I've said that the RDF leadership has placed these top military officers under investigations due to indiscipline. There is a serious code of discipline when it comes to Rwanda Defense Forces, and this is what actually makes the Rwanda Defense Forces very strong, because we have a very strong code of ethics, our standards are very high, and most important, we effect the disciplinary code. But as investigations prove that there were acts of indiscipline, yes, we apply the disciplinary code. If we find any iota of criminal offense, then the criminal law takes its course, then they face a military trial.
Just one last question. Could you be any more precise on acts of indiscipline? Exactly what acts are we referring to?
I said that these top military officers were engaged with civilians, these civilians that were engaging in businesses in Congo against the laws of Rwanda. And this is something that is general, and this is something that is precise, and we say that the officers are accused of acts of omission and commission. And we consider the high performance of military officers, all our men in the Rwanda Defense Forces to be very, very high. We want impeccable discipline, we want enforcement of the law, we want RDF to be exemplary, and I think this is why we do take particular actions, to the surprise maybe of the media fraternity, some particular individuals, but for us, actually this is normal, this is who we are, and we do it for our own sake, for the sake of having RDF at the forefront of being a disciplined force, ensuring national security, and be able to actually work together with others, towards maybe contribution to peace building in our region, our continent.
Okay, thanks very much, Joseph.
You're welcome.